Inspired by Georgia, the charity winning awards for giving young women a voice. From heartbreak comes strength, and that can certainly be said about Sophie Alway. In 2020, Sophie's teenage daughter, Georgia, tragically took her own life, aged just 19. Well, following that devastating loss, she was determined to help other young women struggling with their mental health and set up the charity Georgia's Voice, offering free support groups, wellbeing activities and a space where women up to the age of 25 can connect with others. Sophie has just won a West Country Women Award for the charity's cafe, the Village Kitchen. Sophie came into the studio earlier for a little chat. From strength to strength, do you know how many young women you're actually reaching at the moment?
Yes, so we're actively supporting 120 women at our support groups, but between our groups, our counselling and our drop-in hub over at Redruth, we've had over 1,000 check-ins this year.
I mean, I wanted to ask you about the charity first and foremost, because that's the important thing here. Yes. As an aside, is the award that you've just won, of course, which probably is nice to win, but what does it actually mean for the charity?
Winning the award is just absolutely amazing, to get some recognition for our cafe, because it's only been open for 18 months, so it's just brilliant. And the cafe helps to fund the services that we run. It's one of our ways of bringing in an income to keep our services running and free. So this award is, yeah, it's just amazing.
So what happens in the Village Kitchen then?
So the Village Kitchen, we've called it that because it's a little village. It's a real wonderful, warm community space. Anybody can access the cafe, and all of the money goes straight back into the charity. So our hub is behind the cafe, right. Our drop-in hub. And that is called Chai at the Village, which Chai is Cornish for home, yep. So that is the home of our village.
It's not easy running a charity, is it? I mean, you're very dependent on a good group of people around you and people raising money to support the good work that you do. How hard has that been over the last year?
Yeah, it's almost a full-time job, actually, trying to keep that money constantly coming in. You're very heavily reliant on donations and people fundraising for you, which we're really lucky. The community in Cornwall is so strong. People are constantly fundraising for us, which is fantastic. But to have our shop and our cafe also is just, yeah, it's brilliant and helps keep everything running and free for the young women, which is the most important thing.
Can you believe how far the charity has come from being inspired by your lovely daughter, yes. Georgia, and of course your own learned experience as well? This is really a joint venture, isn't it?
It absolutely is. You know, it's such a fantastic legacy for my daughter. You know, her memory is living on. Everybody knows her name. It is fantastic. And yeah, in 5 years, I think we have achieved so much with our support groups. We've now got our drop-in hub. We've got our free counselling service. You know, we're just opening more and more things all the time, which is brilliant.
It's not easy to come forward with issues, mental health issues, for instance, and particularly as at this time of the year, Christmas, yes. There's a lot of pressure for families to be together, a lot of pressure to be seen to be having a good time, a lot of pressure to turn to drink sometimes to ease those yes. issues. Mm-hmm. So particularly important to raise awareness of this charity at this time of the year.
Yes, 100%. I think everybody's mental health takes a dip over those winter months, especially living in somewhere like Cornwall. We're so rural. Yeah, there's not a lot going on. It's a fantastic place to be in the summer, isn't it? But in the winter, it is particularly difficult. And there are so many challenges for young women with all the things that you've just said, but also social media and the pressures for young people these days. There's so much more than when we were younger.
Well, great to raise awareness of it. Thank you so much for coming out. I know you've got loads and loads of plans for 2026, but this yes. won't be the last time we talk. Sophie, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.